The Norfolk Southern vision will be the safest, most customer-focused, and successful transportation company in the world. Welcome to the Norfolk Southern Exhibit Car. Please move safely through the car and exercise caution as you exit by the steps. To view the presentation, please touch and press the start button. The Norfolk Southern Vision. Be the safest, most customer-focused, and successful transportation company. Welcome to the Norfolk Southern Exhibit Car. Please move safely through the car.
Okay, we're getting ready to here, so we might want to. I'll hit nothing and take this picture. Yeah, I'm gonna knock my brakes on. Who's doing the video?
He is.
Ready?
You want to give him the narration.
Alright.
We'll take him into 76 too, probably, because that's more normal.
Yeah, probably. Ready?
Yeah.
Alright guys, we're on board South Carolina Road Museum's EMD SW8 800 horsepower switcher 2028. Going to show you the basic controls here. This handle here, this is called your train brake, also known as your automatic brake, and this controls the train and any cars that's behind you. This here's your sander, which you can get front sand and rear sand. That helps get traction getting started on a hill. This is your bell. You flip that tab, it rings the bell. This is your horn. This handle over here is called your independent brake, and this controls your locomotive. If you're running just light engine, all you got to use is the independent. This is your train brake, this is your independent for your locomotive. This lever down at the bottom is your reversing lever, makes it go forward reverse. And this here's your throttle, and you got 8 notches in the throttle, so the more you go, the more faster you go. So pretty basic controls. This here is your handbrake, and anytime the engine's not in use, you're supposed to tie down the handbrake, and we'll demonstrate that right now. And that's your basic locomotive controls.
Hello, I am Jonathan Heinley with the South Carolina Railroad Museum. I'm going to take you on a tour of the museum. Right here is an express baggage car from the Seaboard Airline Railroad that was used in the front of trains such as the Silver Comet and the Peach Blossom Special. This carried only express. It's not really a box car, but it kind of is. Now what I'm standing in front of is a Southern Express baggage car. It has no markings on it because they are all clearly faded. And this car also has an Elvis Presley autograph in it that I really don't think is real, but you never know. Well, this is a Southern boxcar, as you see. This car is still mostly in use across Norfolk Southern. The ones haven't been repainted. This one is one that we are lucky enough to have. As it says, they give a green light to innovation. They also have a green light to sell. Your choice on which model you prefer. This is a Lancaster and Chester boxcar. The Lancaster and Chester is a 30-mile short line in Lancaster and Chester counties of South Carolina. They now recently acquired a new branch line, so now their miles are closer to 70 or 50. And this is a boxcar they had back in the 60s. This is one of our locomotives that we had at the museum that we do not use currently. And it probably will not be used again. As you can see, it's really rusted, but it's an industrial center cab. This is our first locomotive we've ever had at the museum. Currently it's not operable. This is a small 25-ton single cab on the end. It's not very powerful. It will not run ever again, probably. Canadian National coaches we have at the museum. This is the only one that's left unrepainted. Actually, it's halfway unrepainted because the north side is the regular Pullman green of the museum. These cars have open windows. They served in Quebec. They were built in the 1950s by a Canadian car founder. A Seaboard Airline OCS car. This is the Norfolk. It was used by the vice president of the railroad. Now we have it, and this car is haunted. We don't know by who. We just know it's always messed up when we come in the mornings. And it's a really nice car, really pretty on the inside. I wish I could show you, but right now it's not on the display train. But if it was, I would show you the inside. This is our dining car. We also use it as our first class car. It's a ex-Southern heavyweight. It also served a term on the Hartwell Railroad of Georgia, which unfortunately is defunct, but still a very prosperous short line, but the tourist operation is defunct. The heat and the air conditioning in this car has been on the fritz for about the last 2 years, so it may or may not be in service on any given day. Right now it is not. And I wish there was a way I could show you the inside. I don't think there is, but if there is, I will find a way.